All right. What we're gonna do now is capture. We're gonna do a video like to welcome all my patrons, Patreon accounts. You know what I'm saying, helping Brother P spread this good news. What we're gonna talk about here today is how God preserves His saints, even when they, not even knowing who they are. Well, me, myself, Brother P, I knew about drugs in high school. I knew about drugs in high school. I knew about marijuana. And I knew about liquor. But I only drunk one time liquor in high school, the 12th grade. One time. And I never smoked any marijuana in high school. I was introduced to marijuana in college, freshman year. And really got into drinking between my freshman and sophomore year. Beer, then liquor. By the time my sophomore year hit, I got really into the heavy stuff my sophomore year when I started rolling with these brothers called 151. That 151 was a band and choir fraternity. And that 151 stood for that Bacardi. And I started drinking that Bacardi. And I started drinking that all kinds of liquor. And it was on and popping. With me, I've had instances where I was unconscious. So my drinking wasn't like every weekend I was totally out of control. I drunk just about every weekend. This is straight from second semester my sophomore year, my freshman year, all the way till I graduated. Now, I believe my fourth year in school, I was drinking with this another brother. We was drinking Bacardi, half a gallon. We was going tit for tat. And we was going tit for tat to the point where I had no feelings in my hands. And I'm at the grill pulling meat off the grill straight. I didn't feel anything. The next thing I know, this 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning in Baltimore, Maryland. We was at Morgan State University messing with the Persian Rifles up there. Now, my next memory is from drinking Colt 45 beer after getting drunk off that liquor. My next memory is like from 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. My next memory is waking up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning on somebody's floor, on the second floor. A lot of people standing around me looking up. Thank God I was with people I could trust. So that's how I got down with drinking. So, this next story, we're going to fast forward past college days and we're going to dig into how God can preserve you, even when you're not trying to preserve yourself. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. This is 1998-ish, 98, 99, probably 98. I worked downtown Atlanta at Hilton. And I'm an audiovisual tech for the hotel. And me and a lot of the techs are back and they talking about tequila. I'm like listening to them talk about tequila. I'm like, tequila. And I start talking back, man, it ain't nothing, man. Drink is drink. I'm talking trash. So anyway, they like, yeah, right, blah, 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 blah. So I go to the club. My boy had told me about this club in Atlanta called 559. Some of y'all Atlanta folks know about 559. I was living in Smyrna, Georgia with one of my, back then, frat brothers who passed away, Llewellyn Radford. He was also my Mega Psi Phi frat brother, but he was also my Dean of Pledges as a Persian Rifle. And this was my roommate. And these dudes bragging about this drink. So I decided to go to the club that night, 559, check it out. Because I was still into producing hip-hop music. At that point, I was out there messing with these dudes out there. And they had a studio in Smyrna called 40th Street Records. So I used to be in the studio with a cat out there. I forgot his name, a producer. I used to mess with producers because I always was trying to learn how to produce, So I'm out there getting it in, and I go to the club. I'm at the club, I'm drinking beers. I drink a couple beers and I order, a shot of tequila, classic, with salt. And I knock it back, boom. That ain't nothing, boom. Couple beers, I'm not into dancing. I'm like, whatever. I'm about 32 years old. I'm looking around the club. I'm solo, Second shot, boom, boom, beer, wash it down, salt, lime, all that, classic. Second shot, 4 beers down. It's all right. Ain't nothing spectacular about this drink. Not yet. So I start feeling okay. Feeling a little heat, and I'm like, And all of a sudden, a bruh, big old Omega Sci-Fi shirt on, big bodybuilding bruh. I'm like, yo, bruh, get over here. I got this new drink, tequila. He was like, nah. I was like, nah, you drinking. It was a big dude, but I was a big dude too. And it was like, it was that pressure, you know what I'm saying? So he just, all right. So with 2 of them, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Then we both hit him. Go out there. So we both hit it. Go with Isaac. Okay? Yeah. Go get Isaac. Isaac! Get the baby. So, me and him hit it. Shot number 3. Now, when shot number 3 go down, I might have had a beer or something, but this is where it starts getting kind of hazy. The next thing you know, Joe Ski is on the dance floor. Oh, it's on and popping. At this point, I'm having an out-of-body experience. I'm watching myself dance. I'm not, I dance and everything, but I'm not, at this point in my life, I'm not into going to no club and just get down like, whatever. But I'm watching myself, and then next thing, I had girls around me. I'm coming out my top shirt, got down to my t-shirt, sweating. This is about 11 o'clock, man, I'm rocking. I don't even know what time. I'm having a Twilight Zone experience. The only thing stopped me was the DJ stopped. And that's when I knew I was in trouble. At that point, I make my way to the bar. And I grip the bar, trying to get my composure because I'm preparing myself to drive home. My mindset was still, ain't nobody driving me home. I'm going to whip this 83 Caprice Classic down that highway to my apartment complex and sleep this drunk off. I never received a DUI, driving under the influence, driving while intoxicated. Anyway, when I get to that bar, here comes the bruh that I treated a couple hours earlier. And guess what he want to do? And I got you this time. I got you. And I'm like, no. He used the same guerrilla warfare tactics on me. Nah, I insist. You drinking. Bring your 2 shots on. And I'm like, man. So the shot goes up. And it hits like monkey oil. I'm talking. I felt every nuance of the tequila hitting throat, lower throat, esophagus, chest. Boom. When that tequila hit rock bottom, blackout, whiteout. Brother P, the artist formerly known as Philly Phil, Joe Ski, was gone. I'm talking unconscious. I was still standing though. At that moment, I was at the bar. The next consciousness was at the door. Blackout, whiteout. The next set of consciousness is at the door of my car. Unconscious. The next memory of waking up or coming to conscious was starting the car. I started the car. Black out, white out. Now, I don't even remember putting in reverse or anything. Now, down 559 is like downtown. My apartment is in Smyrna. That's downtown Atlanta. I got to get on the highway to go to Smyrna. My next memory is coming to on the highway, riding 60, 70 miles an hour. Glory be to God. And I didn't just come to and finish the ride off like, ooh, I made it. I blacked back out behind the wheel. My next memory, going 60, 70 miles an hour. My next memory is my body drove home, is in my parking lot going into my apartment. That night, Jesus drove me home himself or through one of his ministering service that we call angels. I didn't get a DUI. I didn't murder nobody. I didn't run nobody over. I made it home. And that's just how it's done sometimes. I thank Yahweh in the name of Yeshua for preserving me so that I may be able to preach the good news and maybe build up treasures on high. And to those who are not Bible thumpologists, those treasures are not silver and gold, cash money. It's souls. I was able to get to the point to preach this good news so that souls could be snatched out of the kingdom of Satan into the kingdom of heaven or the kingdom of Yahweh. And I'm thankful.